since he left, he hadn't returned yet. She wondered and thinking he even wants to bring me with him. Wait, but that's what I wanted, right? To be a little away from him? Just because he was never my choice? But anyways, he is my husband now. In this present time or tomorrow or any other day, if I'm going to be close to him, then why not now? The way he said, "Don't forget who you're getting married to," didn't really felt he have any thoughts of divorce. Why am I even asking for a divorce? I'm married just because I wanted to save my parents. But now, I don't want this marriage to fail. If I can make it better, then why not? Why not give a chance to this marriage? Maybe he is not really what he looks from his presence. Maybe he may start to have a soft spot in his heart for me. Just maybe I might fall for him. She turned around back to the stove, showing the spoon in it as she mixed the vegetables. It smells good. And suddenly the main door of the mansion opens as she can hear footsteps of people's. She froze on her spot as she glanced at the time, and it's 9:31 in the night. He is back. She focused back on her work, rubbing the sweat off of her forehead by the back of her hand. She flinched as she looked up and found him standing right in front of her, hands inside his pockets with that damn gaze on her. She freezed as she just stared back at him, and soon the atmosphere started to turn awkward for her. "Hello."
We are going. Follow me.
He left her speechless as he turned around on his heels without any other information. And then her brain worked. Han? Wait. What? She dashed out of the kitchen after turning off the stove of the food she was preparing few minutes ago cause of her hungry tummy. He stopped in front of the main door as he pulled out his phone from his blazer's pocket.
No need to pack any stuff. We will buy new ones. Just hurry up.
But I was preparing dinner, she said.
You can prepare it there too.
No. He looks up from his phone as she bite her bottom lip, looking out of the mansion. She found his black Mercedes-Benz parked right in front.
Are you hungry? It's not it. I'll order something. Hurry up.
He grunts as he walked up to his car while she stand there thinking, if I have something to take it with me? Well, would they have gifted me not even our family photograph to take it with me as a memory of my parents and me? She sighed before following him and his heavy steps. He walked towards the driver's seat as she stand there thinking if I should sit in front with him or just in the passenger seat meanwhile.
Should I send you an invitation to sit inside?
He keeps staring at her so she couldn't even roll her eyes at him, so she just nervously shook her head before she sit beside him and thinking, who knows if he bites me? And the drive started without anyone breaking the tension between them. And he don't really looks like an talkative person, but the one who will bark at her for even starting any conversation. She chose peace at the moment, so she kept quiet. A few minutes later, she groaned as she held her hand on her tummy. Feels like she gonna starve to death today. So it's been 20 or 15 minutes since you have left her here in new home, which is almost painted in whole black, a big building with intermediating aura screaming rich. The big hall and the open kitchen attached with it has her heart. This place is not really bad, but in the kitchen she have nothing to make. And since the second he have left her here saying, go inside, take a look everywhere, I'm coming, he haven't been back. Seems like she might die from hunger. Well, she hoping he might bring some food with him. Ding dong. She almost jumped on the bed as she heard the doorbell ring. Straightening up on the bed, she frowned. Is he back? Don't he have the password? She stand up, almost running out of the room as she dashed downstairs like a child ready to get her treat. Opening the main door, she froze, staring at the delivery boy. "Yes, Mrs. Tae. Yeah, here's your order." He pulled out the bag as she stared at him, dumbfounded. "I don't have damn money." "Hey, but the pay him," she said. "Oh, worry not. Your husband paid for it already. Thank you for ordering." She nodded instantly as the smell of the food made her stupid, hungry tummy growl out of hunger. He walked away, probably didn't heard the scream of her stomach. Walking back towards the hall, she opened the packets as the smell of the hot chicken pizza fills up her nostrils. Opening the one of 3 boxes, she sat down on the couch of the hall with her folded legs. It didn't occur second to open the box, she thinking, gosh, 4 pieces and I'm gonna blast, I know. But as the big foodie, she ate the last slice of her pizza as the satisfied feeling engulfed her. Feeling better with a filled-up tummy, she put the left 2 boxes of pizza in the fridge. As she made her way towards their shared bedroom again, she sat on the master bed. And a yawn interrupted as she glanced at the time last time before her eyelids starts to feel heavy. Then she start thinking, how much damn time he gonna take to return from wherever he is? I'm gonna fall asleep before he is even here. Turning off the bad side lamps, she laid down on the bed, turning to her left side, which is always comfortable. She sighed as the sleep slowly takes over her. And without realizing, she fell asleep. Only if she knew the door of her bedrooms opened softly as the drunken him enters inside the dark room with his heavy footsteps as his eyes lands on her figure. Breathing peacefully, her eyelids shut with a little part in between of her lips and her dress, which is revealing her waist and cleavage. He walked closer to her. As he stared at her beautiful features with his eyes fixed on her without even blinking, he straightens up from his bend position. Licking his bottom lip, he captured his inner cheek in between his teeth, as he didn't think much before hovering over her figure. And as the sleeping bird, she didn't move a bit, making it easy for him to stare at her, and she's careless sleeping. Such a great view for him. If he wants you, he can literally have her right fucking now. But that's not the case. He wants her to let him have her, not with any types of force. There were tons of bitches he had slept before, none of them ever pushed him away. Well, it was totally opposite. They threw themselves on him and his bed. But she literally told him to stay away from her, and that she's not like others. That was the moment changed his mind for the way he looks at her now. It's like he can't wait to finally have her. She's different. The way her soft skin felt against his rough ones, the way she were all confused and embarrassed over how he made her feel. He never been able to forget that day. Taking in a long breath, the alcohol drives his mind as just staring at her cleavage, the lust roams in him as he breathes uneasily. Removing his black blazer, he threw it somewhere without caring about it. Same goes for his white shirt, which is kinda uncomfortable now. And suddenly the sound of something landing on the floor caught her. Blinking her eyes open out of curiosity, she were taken aback at the position she were in. Under his big half-naked body, his face is few inches away from hers. Taehyung, what are you? Before she could say something, he attached his lips on her neck, giving soft kisses and sucks as he went down. Noticing his red eyes and the smell of alcohol alert her. Her hands automatically runs up to his face, holding his face. She tried to softly push him away, but of no use. Moving down, he captured her blouse in his hand as he pushed them down to reveal more of her skin. But thank God to the knot behind her back, it didn't fully work. He kissed her mole on her cleavage, sucking and softly, slowly biting it with his hot tongue, which made her widen her eyes more as she finally got a hold of herself. Taehyung, Taehyung, no. She whispered to him and held his hands, which is trying to get behind her back to pull off her blouse fully as he turned mad.
No. Let me open it.
He groans as his big hands grabs one of her clothed breasts as he start to massage it, making her breathe go uneasy. Sensing he is not in his mind, an idea pops up in her mind. She aggressively held his face as she pulled him down to her as soon as his body fully drops down on hers. She whispered him sweet things like he is a child or something. Taehyung, go to sleep. You're sleepy, right? Go to sleep, baby, sweet dreams. It's damn surprising cause that seems to work. He frowns with his closed eyes and pout like a damn child. His hands stopped moving and rests on top of her breasts as he snuggles up to her neck like a small kid. She brushed his hairlocks back, comforting him as he slowly drifted off to sleep. The warmth of her warm body transfers to his cold ones. Sighing in a relief, she stared at his features. He looks like an angel while sleeping like this, but when he'll wake up, he is the same dangerous mafia. Good night, she mumbled as she covered herself with the blanket and soon drift off to dreamland. She thinking, I hope this all works out. I hope we works out.